Copyright 2017 to 2022 Alon Yarel, all rights reserved. Hello friends. This video presented to you is a special edition. It's just because the presentations made by the Alien Science Association of Astronomy Org.il regarding the origin of the universe and in finding out how the sun works, the conclusive proof has been found. In this chapter we will show you the proof that there is a star in collapse in another universe, distorted in time, which provides the solar energy and which affects the solar system. So here's the proof. Listen to this. Here is the sun and here is the earth. The proof is based on the inclination of the earth. This is the inclination of the earth, which stands at 23.5 degrees. This means that the full inclination of the earth at the North Pole is 23.5 degrees and the full inclination of the earth at the South Pole is 23.5 degrees. It is about the journey of the inclination of the earth. The inclination of the earth is explained by scientists in an injury that the earth was hit about 4 billion years ago, and since then this inclination has existed. Here is the graph that represents the inclination of the earth, including the formulas for calculating the inclination for each day of the year. The point is this. If the claim that the earth has received a hit and since its motion has become such is correct, then the rate of change of inclination must be linear. Just like in this graph. This means that each month the rate of change in degrees must be the same. But no, look. This graph expresses a non-linear motion of the earth's inclination. It is not possible for the rate of change of inclination to change dynamically. That is, once accelerated and once decelerated in a non-linear way. But in practice the inclination of the earth operates exactly according to this graph, dynamically. By placing numbers in the formula, the following results are obtained. From day 0 to day 30, the change is 5.04 degrees. From day 50 to 80, the change is 11.52 degrees. From day 80 to 110, the change is 11.62 degrees. From day 120 to 150, the change is 7.17 degrees. From day 175 to 205, the change is 3.6 degrees. From day 270 to 300, the change is 11.17 degrees. These results show non-uniform degree changes, which means the Earth's inclination is dynamic. The Earth itself has no source of energy of its own, which will make the inclination to dynamic. We have two options. 1. Continue to think that the inclination of the earth was created by a hit, that the earth was got hit, and then look for the source of the additional force which makes the inclination of the earth dynamic. 2. Abandon the belief that the earth was got hit and look for another force that creates the inclination of the earth. According to the old science of astrophysics, the total forces in the solar system are known and appear, and there is no force which can cause a dynamic acceleration or deceleration of the inclination of the earth, as shown in the graph. In option 2, on the other hand, in abandoning the belief that the earth has been hit and in the search for a force that creates the earth's inclination, the answer is already right here. The Alien Science Association of Astronomy Org.il has already conducted research on the subject. According to the study, there is a gravitational force of a star in collapse in another universe, which acts in two opposite directions and causes the inclination of the earth, just as shown in this picture. And in this picture too. And this. The reason that causes the claim to be correct and proven is that when the earth is at the poles of the black hole, the gravity of the star in collapse in another universe does not act on the earth. That is why we see a slowdown in inclination of the earth to only 3 degrees per month. That is why we see an acceleration in the inclination of 11.5 degrees per month when the whole half earth is exposed to the gravity of the star in collapse. And what's even more special is that because it's a black hole exit, the Earth's exposure angle to the gravity of the star in collapse does not instantly maximize, just as the graph indicates. It takes several days for Earth to reach an area where the gravity of the star in collapse to be in full active on the Earth. The claims that the gravity of the star in collapse is not active on Earth when the Earth is at the poles of the black hole exit, and also that the gravity of the star in collapse does not become maximal immediately because of the Earth's exposure angle to the gravity of the star in collapse, are accurate and absolute the graph inclination of the earth to the presentation. By adding measurements results of gray spacecraft that prove the existence of seasonal gravitational force changes on Earth, this proof actually becomes conclusive proof. Based on the presentation presented by the Alien Science Association of Astronomy Org.il, the proof attached to this video and other presentations as well as the measurements of gray spacecraft is in fact proof of the existence of the star in collapse in another universe, which provides the solar energy. And this is a real revolution in the world of astrophysics.